In the episode number 100 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the latest Silverstone power supply, Lexar announces a professional PCIe Gen4 SSD, Kingston releases entry-level M.2 PCIe Gen4 SSDs, and SteelSeries releases a new small form factor gaming keyboard. We start with Silverstone and their HELA 850R Platinum rated power supply, one of the first power supplies that has the new PCIe Gen5 connector, which is used on the newest NVIDIA RTX graphics cards. This power supply is already available for purchase for around $215, which is what we can expect from such a new power supply, especially one that has the newer connector by default. Other features found on this power supply include a 135mm fluid dynamic bearing fan, a fully modular cable design, an all-black casing, and plenty of connectors and cables. In terms of quality, there shouldn't be any doubt that this unit will perform as it is certified as a Platinum efficiency unit. Only time and reviews will tell us the truth about these units and what is to come with the newer NVIDIA connector. Next, Lexar announces the professional NM800 Pro PCIe Gen4 M.2 SSD. This SSD will be available in two variants, one that has a heatsink and another, presumably cheaper, without one. The professional NM800 Pro SSD is advertised to have upwards of 7,500 MB per second read speeds and upwards of 6,500 MB per second writing speeds. Both SSD variants are available in three sizes: 512 GB, 1 TB, and 2 TB. Unfortunately, the controller is not mentioned anywhere. In fact, the only thing we know about these SSDs is the memory type, which is TLC. We continue with Kingston, a company with an interesting history in terms of products, especially since the era of SSDs. A few days ago, the company has announced their new entry-level M.2 SSDs, simply called the NV2 series. The biggest change with this new SSD series is the usage of a PCI-Express Gen4 standard. Outside of that, these SSDs are basic, with only a few capacities available at the start of the production run: 250 GB, 500, 1 TB, and 2 TB. In terms of the performance, the NV2 series has an advertised reading speed of 3000 MB per second reads and up to 1300 MB for the writing speeds. Unfortunately, the used components are not mentioned anywhere. And finally, SteelSeries has launched a new small form factor gaming keyboard, the Apex 9. This is a 60% format gaming keyboard that uses the SteelSeries OptiPoint optical switches, which are rated for 100 million key presses. The keys are made from double-shot PBT and feature individual adjustable RGB LEDs. The keyboard uses a detachable USB Type-C cable and a USB connector. From a design standpoint, the Apex 9 Mini looks similar with other Apex keyboards, with a metal plate on the top and a plastic body all around. This keyboard is available for purchase right now for no less than $150. And this is the end of the episode number 100 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.